Alright, so I just entered the Forest Glen, and this is the Centennial Trail. Basically, this is like the start point for my trip. My house to here is really just getting on like the main route that I'm going to take to get to St. Louis. Yeah, so for those of you that are coming from Chicago, this is a really nice stretch. It's wooded. If it's a hot day, you'll have a lot of protection from the sun. You're basically following the Des Plaines River. There's usually a nice cool breeze that you can count on. And it's also nice because while you might feel a little bit of a headwind because you are heading west, you got the protection from the trees, so it's really not that bad. Alright, so this is Schneider's Passage. It's a real nice place to stop. They got tools if you need to like fix your bike. Also got like a restroom, there's a map here. But it's also just a nice location to get some water, to eat something, because the next stop pretty much is like Joliet, which is like, I don't know, maybe 10 miles away. Alright, so this gravel trail that I'm riding on right now, this will take me all the way to Lockport, Illinois, and it's a nice gravel path. It's hard, it's packed. Even after a rain, you know, it's still a pretty nice ride. There aren't very many soft spots on this route either. You do get a little bit of partial protection from the trees as long as it's in the afternoon, but in the morning and midday, the trail can get kind of hot because the sun will be bearing straight down on you. Alright, so I'm currently standing over the Des Plaines River. This is Joliet, Illinois. It's about 10 o'clock and I feel good. I've been dealing with some sciatic nerve issues. I didn't even ride last week because I wanted to baby my leg and just, you know, do yoga, stretch. But yeah, I feel good, and it's my next big checkpoint is going to be Morris, Illinois. So I've just jumped on the I&M trail. It's gravel. Not as packed as the Centennial Trail, but not terribly loose either. This trail has recently gotten like a trim. Usually the vegetation is overgrown, and it gets really humid during the course of the day. But it's only like, I don't even think it's like 11 o'clock right now. It's probably like 10:30. So I've got shade from the sun. Second time I've stopped at this subway location in Shanahan, Illinois. 150 meters away from the trail. It's so convenient, and it's clean inside. They have a restroom, really nice people. So yeah, if you're planning to come through this way, this subway, super convenient. Alright, well, I'm still on the I&M Canal Trail. As you can see, I've got a nice little canopy over me, which is really nice because I'm trying out this new shirt. Smart wool. The past few days the sun has just been like really hot on my skin. Even though the temperature wasn't very high, it was still like I could feel it burning, where generally it doesn't necessarily burn on my shoulders or on my arms. It has to be pretty strong. So I took to YouTube, and it seems like a lot of people like to use merino wool. So I bought an ultralight, or maybe a lightweight merino wool long sleeve shirt. That way I don't have to worry about the sun. But like I said, in this part of the trail, I'm covered. It won't be like this once I get out of Morris though. I'll be in the middle of cornfields, and we'll see if I can still use this shirt or if I'll have to change it to something that's even lighter in weight. Alright, well, I'm on a dirt / gravel path now. Looks like I'm still skirting this river. I took a detour actually, the bridge was out. So I don't know, my commute says I'm back on track. I don't think I lost much time, but I'm beginning to wonder how long it's going to take me to get to my destination. And I don't have like an elapsed time or like a countdown time to like how much time it's going to take me to get to my destination. So I don't know, maybe at my next stop I'll look at my element application and see if I don't have an option to do that. It's just about 1:30. I've arrived in Morris, Illinois, like on the side of this gas station in the shade. The humidity's already started. This merino wool shirt really isn't so bad. I do sweat in it, but when I ride, the air just cools the sweat so quickly that it's really not so bad. So my next stop is going to be Pontiac, and there I'll have to make a decision if I'm going to keep moving towards Bloomington or if I'm just going to bed down for the night. Bloomington's going to be about another 80 miles from here, so it'll take me about 7 hours to get to. So I probably wouldn't get there until about 8:30. The sun will be setting, it'll be dusk. I have to make camp, so see if I can't make some good time. I'll probably stayed a little longer than I should, but I need this break, I need to stretch, get some liquids. I'm currently on Dwight Road. I've been on Dwight Road since Morris. And Dwight Road pretty much looks like this. It's just a straight road. It goes up a little bit, goes down a little bit, goes up a little bit, goes down a little bit. It's not a lot more than that. But the good news is, I think I've only been passed by like 3 cars in the last hour or so. It's pretty nice. Well, I've hit open road. It's kind of nice. These roads in central Illinois, so not a lot of traffic. And although it looks like it might be raining on me, the sky is, well, it's pretty. I think that's really the only word that I can use is it looks bigger and prettier than the suburbs of Chicago. So I'm in Mason, Illinois, apparently. I just took a picture and like searched up the location for my Instagram. I'm tired. I've only gone like 63 miles. It's hot today. It's hot and humid. I do want to plug this thing that I bought. I don't even know how much I paid. It must have been like 10 or 15 bucks. But I filled these up with water, like 2 of them, before I left my house, and the water was cool. I just filled them into my water bottles, and it's nice and cool. It's so nice to have cold water. I think this is Dwight, Illinois still. I passed the historic downtown Route 66 part about a mile back. I tried to take a picture, but it's just crap. It just didn't feel like crossing the street to get a decent shot. I have to admit, I'm pretty tired. At about 75 miles right now. I thought I would be by Pontiac already, and maybe I am, like very nearby. But whatever. I just keep pedaling. The only thing I'm worried about is a lot of big clouds in the area. I mean, I kind of expect that I'm going to see some rain on my trip. At least it looked that way on all the weather forecasts. I've been lucky so far. But I tell you, I wouldn't mind a drizzle. Just a little break from the sun, just a little drizzle. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm at the 4-H campground in Pontiac, Illinois. I thought it was only like 75 miles to here, but it actually ended up being like 95. So, I mean, it's a good thing. Yeah, so I rode like 95 miles today. I'll have to replan my route for tomorrow. I have to do something about my face. Like, I got like burnt up, and I had sunscreen on too, but I guess I just needed to like reapply or something. But yeah, so I don't know. I have no idea what time it is. It's probably like almost 9 o'clock now. So I'm just gonna go to bed and try to get like, maybe like 8 hours of sleep, and hit the road in the morning. Have a really big breakfast. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, cool.